Hey everybody. Hello. I'm gonna be doing more like testing stuff today, so I figured I'd just keep it software game dev stuff. I think Sif's probably gonna be resting up a little bit longer, so I'm not sure when she'll be through. So I figured I'll just do a dev day because we're on the cusp of like getting some cool multiplayer stuff going. So here's the Unity for y'all. Hope that's okay. Shrimply fix the multiplayer. Yeah. Um, I wonder if it's possible for me to share the to-do list easily. Probably not. So what I'm hearing is that we will be playing Satisfactory. Hey now. um, yeah, so ideally what I'd want to do is be able to join it as a client from the editor while the build is running. And Kiko had some ideas, but I'm not sure if Kitco will turn up. I might give him a direct DM to see if he wants to do that or if he's busy. Um. So, Kiko, last time I spoke to him, was mentioning that you can override potentially the ID or login name if you are joining from the editor. So I'm gonna self-investigate that. I've sent him a DM if he is around, but if not, we can just sort of um, bang our head against that. So we got our mirror networking game object here, and it has Steam script here. So let's open this up. You need to remind me that I can't eat anything with buffalo sauce anymore. My tummy says no. Oh dear. What's buffalo sauce like? I assume it Steamworks is the SDK that Kiko was mentioning. Your jumper arrived, Laura. Amazing. How is it for you? Happy jumper. Hooray. I've never looked at this code. On try and reload lobbies. Request username change. What does this script import? Hi, Kitko. What does this script import? Oh, you're on the train. Okay. No worries on that. I'm not sure what you mean by what does the script import? So cards on the table, this like the using name at the top. I got you. Steamworks, I think. So I think what's broken about multiplayer? Lots of stuff. The first step is allowing me to join as a client via the editor while the PC is running the build, so that like I can run one that the mods can join so they can test out, and then run one in the editor that I can join so that I can get feedback of what a client would get. Merquim, thank you. So I think this CSteam ID. is what we want to change. This looks like this wherever we see the C Steam ID. I think if we hijack that with something. It feels like it's been more than a year, Marquim, but maybe my brain is getting jumbled. Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'm glad you're having a good time. I think I maybe got this Steam script from Finn because I didn't write this. Or I don't. I'm trying to. This was like a year ago. I mean, the workaround as well is maybe like what if the editor used um like telepathy to join rather than Steam? Would that work? Because that could be an easier time. I don't know if the two are the two of them work or not. Does this command work here? Followage. Nope. I could just test that right now. I can't remember how telepathy works. I'm trying that. Just in case it's like as simple as that. Is that gonna work? That might not work because it's already open in. I don't think that worked. I think it was like, dang, dude, that game's already open. Steam complicates so much with its Audacity. So hang on. If we close this. And then we play this. Okay. Steam host. All right. And then oh, it's going to get fucked up because I'm going to have multiple input devices. Oh, that's not going to it's not going to work. Would I need a third controller plugged in? I might be able to use the mouse, the keyboard to move. Fuck it, let's try it. We ball. Not all streamers even have viewing streaks available. If you do, then you can enable, disable it. Like Golem says, he doesn't have streaks available to him despite being partner. I've never seen those settings. That feels very akin to like getting your dailies on a video game. I don't know if I like that. Good old Twith. Risto has a 100 plus stream streak on Korok's channel. I feel like that's fair when streamers keep to a schedule. That would be annoying for us currently. Okay, Unity is opening. It's still opening. Come on, Unity. I've been considering implementing a community goal that's like stupidly high, just so that you guys all have something to spend your points on. Odoi, can you pose real quick? Not really. I don't have the face tracking on. There you go. Thanks. Okay, so if I join as Kurzak, Steam join. That's a big no. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're back to square one. So we'd want to override the username here, probably. Very cool. Cool. Steam Reds is great. Um, oh, here we are. Okay, so she's doing okay. She had trouble sleeping last night, so she's just getting a bit more rest. I heard one of our cats going buck fucking wild at around 3 or 4 a.m., just running from room to room. So if that woke me, then I think it kept Swift awake more. I'm just reading this, by the way. So the Steam Manager is what first initially kind of checks whether, the Steam client is running and initializes a bunch of stuff. Because I felt like here, where it's like, Where is it? At the point where it can just grab your personal name, I'm like, it's already figured out that it's logged in as you. So damn it. I'm now not looking at Steam Manager anymore. How did I get to Steam Manager? Who knows? I think it was on Steam API in it. Here we are. Yep. This wasn't where I was before. This is where I went before. Here we are. Apparently, all roads lead to Rome. Kitco, what point did you inject? You were like, hey, if it's editor, make it this instead. Also, there we go. This was the actual inputted text was black, so when you entered the lobby code, you couldn't see what you'd entered. I've hopefully fixed that now. There we go. Better. I think I had it set up stuff in a way I can put it there maybe. Gotcha. See, I just have never had to enter the code, so I've never seen that. um, but you try it one time and you're like, oh, I can't see the numbers. That's useless. Fixed. Um, I would have assumed it was a privacy thing so you could paste it without others seeing it. I mean, yeah, but also the game isn't available to anyone. So everyone who has who has the game needs to know the code. You would use a password field for that, like yeah. It's not like someone can grab the lobby code and be like, awesome, I'm gonna join. It's like maybe in the future, in such instances where it's more of a it's more of a public thing. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. I think I had it in set up stuff in Awake and put it there maybe. Okay. Imagine letting us be our cats. Yeah. If I get to the point where multiplayer is stable enough, um, there could be a thing for like 10 to 15 playable cats, but I don't know. It's just another thing to have to develop and manage. And I don't know if I have the beans for that. 500 concurrent player cats. Hell no. I mean, it can do all the initialization stuff, and then I could just be like, haha, it's this ID at some point, right? Like, at what point does it go, hey, when it tries to join, hey, it's this, by the way? Like, If we did an if Unity editor and did this and just wrote whatever the fuck we wanted here. I assume that would do it. How do I do like else with an if Unity editor? Is it like if Unity if runtime? Else. So like that. And then end if. How do I end the else? Yeah, so I'm just worried that this is gray. Brownie K, hey, welcome. That's because that code won't be compiled in, but I want this code to be compiled in. I want this code not to be compiled in. Ayo, we're working on Steam matchmaking multiplayer stuff for my stream overlay. I'm making it so that our mods can join as their little mod ghost avatars and wander around and generally hassle us, keep us on our toes. But I'm trying to make a version where in the editor, Unity editor, I can also join to see what their experience is like and then debug it from the editor. Still gray. Oh well. So we want to are you still able to hover over the ID for it to tell me what it is? Fucking IntelliSense. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Yeah, Bun Raid. Hello. Hello everybody. How was Bryony's or stream? Is it Bryony or Brioni? Can't say either. I assume it's Bryony. When in doubt, it's Bunny. Yeah, first one. Gotcha. Da, 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 da. You guys have rated us quite often recently. Thank you so much. Purpose. Is this a faked up Steam ID for a PSN friend account? Question mark. How I discovered you guys was because of Bryony. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so set account ID. What is this? This is probably wrong. This is the kind of, I think I might have to come back to this because I don't really understand. I brute forced it. I'm gonna Google this. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Steam create fake use. Oh, this is probably bad. Steamworks. Join lobby with test Steam ID. You can use sandbox software or virtual machines to run instances of the game with different Steam accounts logged in. It has to be, must be a security thing, maybe. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck all of this. I'll just do it. Fuck it. This is too much. This is too much. This is too much. We're trying to get fancy with the spices and we don't need to. I'll just create a build with the telepathy punch through and just do it that way. Mods won't be able to join at the same time, but that's fine. They can test it when it's working, I guess. All right, so if I do... Brits always historically putting so much effort into acquiring the spice, but then never putting it in the final product. I'll have you know that that is historically accurate. I eat spice in most food now. Like we get HelloFresh delivered and everything, and that it's like add this spice. I got really excited when I found Worcestershire sauce on the shelf at in the local store because I haven't seen it in like 2 years. It just hasn't been available, and I was like, "Holy shit, Worcestershire sauce! Now I can put this shit in gravy and make Worcestershire gravy for like mince dishes and stuff." Worcestershire sauce, yeah. You use Simply Cook, which is just spices. Yeah. I forget where this saves to. I've way back when Finn gave me a script where you can like choose to build local or choose to build Steam, but I forget where it chooses to build them to. It's been that long. It's still building as well. Fun. My husband offered to cook dinner at my dad's house, and we went to get the ingredients. I had to explain that my dad has 0 spices and not even black pepper in his house. My husband was shocked. How do they eat? Your mom always grabs a bottle of HP brown sauce, and it's always so funny to me somehow. HP brown sauce is okay. I would always reach for HP brown sauce over ketchup every day of the week. But Swifty's more of a catsup or ketchup. She calls it catsup, which is why I said it. She likes ketchup. Now I want to see someone who goes, sure, I have spices. There's a salt and pepper right there. I only see one shaker, right? The salt and pepper shaker. It's still building. Fuck. Fuck. No, this is actually gonna be bad and wrong because it's probably hard coded to build the wrong scene. Cancel. Just fuck off. Stop. I'll just build it manually. I've already switched it over to using telepathy anyway. It's ignoring me. It's just continuing to go. Why even have a cancel button, Unity? Returns home, turns on dog's foot. First word from dog. Fuck. Alright. File. Build settings. Build. Okay. New folder. Local test build. Okay, do it there. I've spent an hour, I've done nothing. I've done nothing. It's great. Streaming's great. This is why game development takes so long. Because it's just waiting. Waiting and breaking things. XKCD comic. Compiling. Let me open that. The #1 programmer excuses for legitimately slacking off. My code's compiling. Hey, get back to work. Compiling. Oh, carry on. Yes. Yeah, same with Unreal. Baking lighting is just waiting for half an hour to test if one thing looks right. More, move it, bake it again. Yeah. Oh, is it still? Is it still? Are they still going? I don't know when this is dated. They're not dated. I don't know. It does say the new Fantastic Four movie, which seems recent. Now I'm just reading. I'm just reading it while it's compiling. It's still compiling. XKCD was created in 2005. Boy, howdy. Chess variant, sliding number puzzle chess. I like that. That's cool. Would it would it work? You get to slide pieces and then play a move. That could be quite fun. I think I've only just now worked out what a 2x4 means. Fuck me. It's not. I th- I thought a 2x4 was length and width, but it's width and depth of any length. Mother of Mother of God. Okay, I have done I have done a build. Let's see if it worked. Hello. Okay. Wait. It still says Steam host. Does that mean that that's broken? Oh god, no. Does it mean I don't have the buttons that I need? Hang on. Ah, fuck, I didn't put this on. I'm so mad. I should set it that the Steam host and Steam join buttons do like change. I don't know if this is as simple of a thing as I thought, by the way. Yeah, I don't think it is, and I think I'm gonna use telepathy rather than Steam to do local builds to test local stuff of the network. I've opted out of your suggestion, Kitco, about 5 to 10 minutes ago. And instead, if I run this, I'm gonna use this thing in the top corner instead. It was easy for games since the Steam ID wasn't used by the network and just for getting player info. Yeah. Yes. You probably have to do. That's why I was thinking of like, oh, the Google results is like, hey, just set up another Steam ID, a legit one that for testing, and use a virtual machine to log in properly to use that as your test. And I'm like, this is this is security stuff. Okay, that's fine. There is a snow setting. Yes, there's a snow setting. Back for when we had the tree and snow. You want to see snow? Well, it's almost time for snow again. But we had snow well into like February or March or something. Okay, it's compiling again. Let's read more XKCD. Yeah, if you hosted the build on a laptop or something, then logged on in the PC with a different account. I could just use Swifty's PC. That's what I probably should be doing through all of this. She's not at it right now. That's what I should be. Fuck. That's what I should be doing. She should just host it. Sorry for derailing you with a bit of false. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. I think this is why, much like After Effects, which has a lot of like processing waiting time for like you make a small adjustment and then the computer has to go and figure it out. I find it difficult to only like do compositing. So I often do compositing and then another task at the same time so that my brain, when it slips off of compositing, slips onto something that has more immediate like feedback results kind of thing. So like back when I was working on something like Starlight Brigade, I'd be compositing one shot and I'd be coloring frames for another shot. So when I was doing the compositing side of it, I'd be like, okay, this, set this up, pull this in, okay, and I'll let that think and bake, and then I'll just move over and I'll just color some frames, and I would bounce back and forth between the two. I think that's what streaming is doing for me now. Is like, okay, cool. All right. So we have the little host, server, and client. Boop. Cool, 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 cool. All good, all good, all good. Fun, 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 fun. Do you bounce back and forth because you're secretly a gummy bear? You funny. Okay. So who do we want to join as? We want to join as Kurzak, I guess. And then hit the client button. I think that worked. Yeah. Huzzah. I'm controlling both of them. But that's okay. It's actually a good it's actually a good test. Because they are synced up. Wait. Now I can't tell. The head tilts work. Eyebrows don't work. But the blinkies work. Why does eyebrows not work? The actual looking around is pretty good. It's like Kurzak is mocking you. All right, let's see. Kurzik doesn't see the chromails, but she does see. The client. I'm gonna say client rather than Kurzik. The client does see Squid for Brain's chest at the correct scale, so that's good. And they can pick it up. And they can put it down. Okay. Mods can open chest, but stream doesn't see it, I think. Yep. Okay. Whoa, Twitch just popped up a thing introducing channel rewind. This is a new item, new stream rewind. As a channel subscriber, you can pause and rewind the stream to catch up on any missed moments. Do you know you can do that anyway? Like, not in an active stream usually. Yeah, in an active stream, if you click on... Yeah, you have to go to this VOD section, but it's... The video's there. Oh. Okay, so I see Pal's chest. Or I at least see Pal's name, but it isn't in the same place for the client. I wonder if I can show you both. That might be fun, right? That might be fun. Do you guys want to see what's happening on both screens? That might be good. Vipo. There you go. So the bottom right is... Yeah. So... So the... That's weird. That's wild. I'm picking up a chromail in one. All right. Like, watch this. Kurzik can't see that the client can't see that there's a chromail here. But then she picks it up. Which means that the chromails are somewhere else, maybe. All right. Oh, Palbro fella's chest didn't work properly. Oh, I thought it was scaled correctly, but I guess it doesn't work. Pablo, how's it going, dude? I feel like I haven't spoken to you properly in a good bit. How you doing? Oh, so the scale isn't syncing on sub chests. So we need to fix that. Do I write that on a post-it note or do I just stop and fix it immediately? I write it on a post-it note. That's what I do. Sync sub chest scale. Okay. Oh, Laura Daisy, thank you. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Norbmont. Thank you so much. Wasn't available all this month due to family visiting, but they have left home now, so now I can hang more. Oh, I'm glad you got to see your family. That's great. I actually tried using the new feature and it does a weird jump like it is leaving the stream to go to the VOD. Oh. It's just lies. It's just lies. So what happens when you're trying to go from there back to like live? Also, the use case of going back and watching something you missed because of ads, but the feature is only available to subscribers who wouldn't see the ads. How? Oh, it's not for non-subs because of that, because people would just go back and see what they missed and then, but while they've gone back to see what they've missed, they'll miss what's currently happening. Okay, so it's pretty good. Pretty good. You can put the VOD on 2x speed to catch up. Fuser, you're correct. Just watch the whole stream on 2x speed. Delayed. Okay, so we got to make it mod actions on items affect the stream. Okay, let's see if Martina can pick up stuff. So if I leave and then client. Oh, I joined as Kurzak again. That's weird. Why did I join as Kurzak again? There we go. Okay. So I think I might have fixed the thing with Kurzik being able to lift, sorry, Martina being able to lift stuff. The chests are the correct size, weirdly. Okay. And then left bumper lets us see Martina cam. Okay. Disconnect. Bum, 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 bum. Does the Warthog have a plaque? I don't believe so. RB2 function called without an active server. Did that delete? Let's see if she can take a picture. Okay, she can't take a picture unless she can. Nope, that picture didn't work. Wait, snapshot taken by dog username. Wait. Hang on. That's kind of working, but it's taking a while. How should that work? Hmm. Cool. It is sort of working though. Okay, little polar camera now. Yeah, cool. There's Fusar. Click. All right. Oh, hell, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Okay, this is a good test. Okay, so at this point, okay. Hey, Debray. It switches to the raid room. It doesn't do the cinematic. Hello, I'm testing multiplayer. So it's going okay. The bottom right shows you the host, the editor shows you the client. And then it switches back. And then what does it think it's doing? What the hell? What the hell? So the client worked. It's still focused on Swift because she flew. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. So that would be this one. Gotcha. Oh, it switched for both. Okay, let me just do. Oh, this is just a side effect of them both being on the same. Okay, so we switch it back to that for... No, we switch it back to this for the main game and then stop client and then come back in. Oh, hell. The client still thinks that Swifty's in focus. Wild. That's wild. What if I go out of play mode and back in? Then it's fine. Interesting. Interesting bug. Weren't you going to hide the button? Yes, I was very much going to hide the button. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What does this do? Nothing. Interesting. I'm through to checking for grabbables and interactables. Oh, maybe clients can't press this button. That's worth checking. Okay, so this button is not mod permitted. If I click this on and then have it, yeah. Aha, cool. Okay, cool. So the buttons do work. I just didn't let the mods turn the lights out. Cool. It should probably do something else. What about the boat button? The boat button, I think. Is also not mod permitted. So I don't know what Martina did to whatever she tried to do. Maybe it didn't do anything. Hang on. I don't see any errors or anything. Yeah, I don't think she's doing anything to it. I don't know. I don't know what happened then. Can I still pick some stuff up? Yes. I guess I don't know what happened. Left and right screen aren't in sync. It's because I'm in I was looking at the editor scene. You did make the boat sync. I'm not sure what that was about. Not sure. Can you pick up cats? Apparently not. Mod, mod permitted. Hold type right hand. Weird. You can see him. Can you pick anything up? Yes. Cool. Okay, what else? What else? Those work. Okay, so pressing the special button just makes you disappear, but doesn't do the... Okay. Mods can't see the ship, would that be an issue? Yes. Question, Martina, would you want to see the raid cinematic happen, or would you want to be apart from the raid cinematic happening so that you can kind of okay, listen to the end of the question. Do you want to watch the cinematic happen so that you want to see the cinematic happen? Because the alternative to it is that you could see the raid ship, but you could also still see your own camera and interact with stuff apart from the raid thing. Otherwise, it'd probably be better if you could choose, right? It'd be better if like you could, if you chose your personal camera. Yeah, you have your own follow. Okay, okay. Make clients cinematics / be able to opt out. With their personal cams. Okay. So we need the host and the cinematics manager to okay, is a network behavior. Client RPC play cinematic by string. Play cinematic. Okay. Play cinematic by string. It should all go through the same thing. So playing the cinematic by string and playing the cinematic by whatever, it should just do the same thing. So Okay, so it looks like I have to like readapt the system to rather than being able to feed in directly the playable directors, I need to be able to yeah, I need to be able to do it this way. Okay, so the host once the cinematics storage has been checked, it ah once the cinematic storage has been checked, it fires off an RPC call to ask clients to then recheck for cinematic on their side plays the cinematic. If network is host. Yeah, only does this if they're host. Otherwise, we would get into a looping thing where the client would run this code and then run potentially this code, but I don't know if they would anyway, but double check. Okay. And then play cinematic, find all references. Okay. I'm gonna rename this play cinematic by string. That makes better sense. And then on our raid manager, we have to get the raid manager rather than doing it. Shit, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what to display on the flag. You wouldn't know who was raiding. Unless it also sends the string of the texture to pull. Go. One thing at a time, dog. One thing at a time. Okay, so then we go here and we Okay, what was it looking for? Raid cinematic, which is the raid opening. So it's raid opening. Okay. So this would be raid small. And then the battle one would be raid battle. Play cinematic ending loss. This would be raid losing. This would be raid winning. Raid battle. I could do something where these aren't hard coded. Maybe. Just do this in the inspector. I might have been better. Anyway. I don't think there's another raid cinematic. Okay. I think that's worth... Oh, I'll do this sub chest thing as well. scale. Sync scale. Sync scale. Okay. File, build settings, build, local test build. Should I have hit save first? Probably. I should have definitely closed it. Lol. There we go. Okay, it's still building. How we all doing? How we all doing? Doing all right, but EP. Co-working, nice. Okay, so the cinematics being changed over to a string-based system allows us to send the desired strings over the network to clients to say, hey, look at your cinematics manager, check whether in the dictionary you know about this string. If so, play the cinematic. If not, we should add a callback on the client to kind of let them know that a cinematic should be playing or something. Yeah, add a callback. Okay, looks like it did it. I'm gonna hit save because I forgot to do that anyway. Oh, it looks like it just, when you build it, automatically saves. Wild. All right. Run the local test build. You're waiting for your pen to charge to go back to drawing. Oofta. All right. Okay, we're here. And then client. Okay, and then you should be able to see both. I can move both. It's funny that Martina on the client can't move as fast as yeah. All right. Now we just have to wait for a raid. I'm kidding. There should be a way to test a raid on. Although, if I press this, it's not a good test because let you start streaming real quick. It needs to be a raid with at least 6 viewers. Oh, I should have thought it through. Surely I have a button here. Test sub. Restore gravity. Toggle NDA. Do I not have a test raid button anymore? That's so funny. Six people go and watch Martina's channel. There you go. Kaz is somewhere. I guess Kaz. I guess the mods are jumping onto Martina's channel. How many are we at now? This is funny. Nice. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? I should be playing a cutscene. Oh, it failed. All right. Okay. Interesting. Which one worked? It feels like the bottom right one didn't get the raid, but the editor did. That's so fucking funny. Okay, so I broke raids on the build, but on the host, but the client got it. The awkward silence. Okay. So we got we got this correctly, and okay. Why would I do this? Oh, it's super broken. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's super crashed the host. Interesting. It super crashed the host one. Wild. If you need logs from the build, you can make a development build with remote logging enabled, and you can stream the logs live to the editor. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. We need more debug logs. Okay, so let's build ourselves a raid button that only the host can activate. Stream Deck Manager. Okay, so Stream Deck. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a fuck. I'm gonna have to do a build. Or we can at least check this. Okay. So play cinematic by string. If I open up Stream Deck buttons. Okay, so if I copy and paste this to here. And then I want raid opening. Raid opening cinematic test. Cool. I already have an icon for this. Great, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it 1 and see if Swifty wants to go for a walk. Because we gotta go get cat food. Okay, so I'm gonna host on this one now. And then I do... Oh, it hates that. It absolutely hates that. Interesting. Yeah, that crashes. Yeah, fuck, that just instantly dies. Cinematic scene directors, is that just not? All right, we're gonna get no wins today. There must be some sort of infinite loop. Yeah. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck. It's this. It's this. It's this. Brrr. Okay. Let's just have, oh shit. Yeah, it's okay. End task, end task, end task, end task. Okay. Oh, the Unity editor had just taken up 20 gigs of RAM because I left it alone for a second there. Fuck. I'm surprised the stream held. Yikes, yeah. Okay, so logically, we can't do this. We need this to do something else. This is the problem part. We want to play we want to play cinematic by string. Okay. If it's the host, send an RPC call. Otherwise, play it yourself. And then cool. Let's oh, I need to quickly reopen Unity because it infinitely looped and crashed. Just a little bit of trying to get certain features of multiplayer working, or reworking, or just a lot of I'm using like local NatPuncher to test out what the client experience, i.e. what the mods are seeing, and seeing if I can get some stuff to work. And for some reason I stumbled down the rabbit hole of making cinematics work on both client and host, which isn't the most important one, but hey, it happened while we were testing. So we want to be the host. And then we press this button. Yeah. And then it should just end abruptly. Oh, that's fun. That's cool. It auto does that? That's fun. Cool. I did not expect that. Build settings, build. So now we know that our, we didn't test it, but we will, before I run this build, I'll run the, I can't join as a client. Never mind. I can't do what I just said I was going to try and do. We can't even look at that. Okay, fine. We'll wait the 5 minutes it takes to build and then we'll test it. And then I think that'll be me. I should have a new build for mods to play by Monday. It almost feels like your work, Kaz, is like, you know, in those sci-fi movies where there's like a bug's nest or something, or like an alien bug nest, and you're like, you poke it with a stick and like the ground falls out from under you and it's just like a whole ton of like Helldivers 2 moment. Just yeah, I'm going to transfer a lot of these post-it notes I've taken into the Asana so that we can properly track the bugs. And I'm going to use the Kanban system as well of like dragging bugs over from bugs we know about into bugs we're currently trying to fix into bugs we have fixed. Why hasn't this server been patched in 3 years, etc.? Can you say what kind of company that you do IT for? Or is that... I'm trying to get my head around what systems you're having to fight fires on. It's cool if you don't want to. Like, don't dox yourself. Oh, I work for an MSP, so I do IT for lots of different companies. That's cool. I don't know what an MSP is. Multi-service provider. Gotcha. So you're basically just, you're like, hello, how can I help today? And they're like, everything's on fire. And you're like, okay. I was I was watching a bit of Jimmy Carr's stand up yesterday and he's getting heckled by the audience, and there's a part where he's like, and you sir, what do you do for a living? And the person's like, I'm in IT, I'm in tech. And he'd just been previously talking to like this person's partner. Um so he was like, oh, madam, does that turn you off and turn you on again? I was like, oh my God. Boo, I know. It was I wasn't expecting it. It was a good combo of the ideas. Okay, we've got the new test build. I'm gonna run that. It should appear in the bottom right corner. It will be the host. And I play this one. And it's now the client. I love that there's a debug call just called dog debug. Is this even happening? Oh, hey, look, the chromials are turning up in both now. I didn't do anything to fix that. They just are. Maybe it's loading a save file. I don't know. Martina, did you just make this one fall out of their chair? You did. Nice. All right. So let's see. Do this. Well, kind of working. Cacophony raid, yeah. It's double sound because it's playing both of them. So yep. Client receiving RPC call to play cinematic raid battle. Although it should have gotten that before. Let's do a search for cinematics. Okay, there, cool. Client receiving RPC call to play cinematic raid battle or raid opening. Checks it. Gets it. I should be playing. Yep. Cool. Seems to work. The fan art is different between screens. Yes, that's because one of them is they're both looking for art locally. The fan art is only saved locally. So unfortunately client players would what I'd have to do is have the host continually send images into Discord when it changes the image, and I don't think we want to do that. So what's the solution for this, huh? I don't know right now. Um, but yeah, okay. So today we got Martina been able to walk around. Well, that was already working, but it seems like Martina can pick stuff up again. I think I think that was broken for Martina specifically. So that's hopefully fixed. Holy shit, that chest was bouncy. Um, just package the art folder with the build. I like the idea of starting your own local fan art folder with cat pictures though. Yeah, it wouldn't pick the same one unfortunately, unless they were like, yeah, just package the art folder with the build. The art folder's pretty big though. Community day is on Monday itself if all goes well. Okay, Martina, cool. Um, does it just look for any images in a certain folder? Yes, it does. Yeah, you could set it to whatever you want here. If that goes wrong. If all goes wrong Tuesday, not Wednesday. If that goes wrong Thursday, if that goes wrong next month. Yeah. Or the mods could create that folder and fill it with images. Yes. Technically, yes. Rather than coupling it with the build. Sounds like work. The thing would be syncing it up because it picks them at random. So I think it doesn't load all of them at once. Is there going to be the costume contest this year? No. Too busy, sorry. Martina had a backup plan for it. But I don't have the spoons or the beans to make the costumes and make them well. The backup plan is not in motion. Okay. So we might reuse a Halloween costume from previous years. Is likely. So maybe we can vote for whatever. No, actually, no, scratch that. You like the phrase, I don't have the spoons or the beans. I have neither. I'm very tired. I was going to say we could pick from previous ones, but they were all made to work in the particular build that they were in. It would be work to go and get and make, like, it would be less work than making a new one, certainly, but it would be what I should do is get the costume manager working, and then the problem fixes itself. You could dress up as a default cube. Backup plan B proposal. Halloween fan art contest. Winner gets a 6-month gift sub from me. Aw, no, we would spot that. It's pretty good though. You're also brainstorming a costume system over there. I bought a costume system. I think. Yeah. The issue with your what, is it any good? It's okay. A little fiddly. Lazy. The thing that it gets around is that it reparents things onto the bones. I think that's the main part of it that was useful. Padding the default cube. Nice. Like, I have no idea what would happen if I hit this button. Nothing. Nothing. There's no costumes in there. Boo. I don't know why those aren't working. I think this costume stuff was my previous, like, that was me building my own one. I don't remember this. Yeah. Wait. Never mind. There's a costume builder here. This is it. There you go. Okay, so her costume manager is old, but this is the new one. Oh, yeah. So she can become jelly. That was it. I don't know why it didn't work. Apparently the change feet button works. Don't fucking ask me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she can become jelly. Fucking ta-da. Oh, which shirt did you go for? It fits in good and looks great. You went for the Mega Drive old school one, yeah? Awesome. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Thank you very much. I can't remember what the hang on. I can't remember what this costume builder was called. I'm sorry. Yeah, Q costume. It seems like you could have given you a script to do that. I made one for VR chat avatars that does it. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I think with this, like, you can see that builded items. If I hit um, change feet, it literally changes all of what is actually attached to Swifty on the fly. So if we go into, hang on, Swift mirror, let me go here. Hello, do you want to go for a walk? I want to go for a walk. I muted. I'm gonna go for a walk very, 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 very soon. I just wanted to. Not as soon as that. Where is her mesh? I guess her Halloween mesh is just not in here. Okay, not as simple as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a good chill time. I'm going to one day he's going to hit